the biggest problem that we face generically is just the assumption that everything's the same. And it doesn't matter which country the decision maker is based in. It's just that overriding feeling that, well, this is what we do. We're going to do it everywhere else. And that underpins a lot of the problems we see when we're talking to clients who've expanded already overseas and have got problems or issues or are trying to unravel things. It's usually that there's just been this purveying feeling that, well, that's what we do, so we're going to do it everywhere. So if you think about things like, just simple things like the terminology around benefits and the language that's used, making the assumption that people know what we're talking about. If we use a US handbook or the kind of terminology you would see in there. Or one of the biggest things we see is obviously with US employers, this kind of focus on health and how important the healthcare plan is and everything. Whereas in many, many countries, the biggest priority is often things like the retirement plan or the pension. So I would say from a sort of an employer's perspective, just the ability to take those sort of US goggles off and be able to have a look around and have an expectation that there are going to be things that are different, and being aware of that early on in the development of the company and the expansion program. I think that's really important, and that's probably the biggest mistake, and a lot of things cascade off that.